What's up,
Ooh, excuse me.
Sup?
Alright, thankfully our 2 subs, John and Royal, have already done stuff on mid-high level, so I don't have to explain them anything. So that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know the raid itself, but
You don't know the mechanics for
I catch
Team
on quick. No, I've never done T9.
Oh
I'm watching
my
the guy
god.
now, but
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay.
If it helps, you can deafen yourself for now, Royal. I'll let you know in chat when we need you.
okay. I'll absorb as much as I can, and hopefully I won't die the same thing twice.
For sure.
One sec, team. I'm just trying to make sure everything is in order before we start.
That's it. Yeah, honestly, I was hoping that like, oh my god, this is gonna sound like so toxic.
Yeah.
I was hoping.
Elitist.
I was hoping that someone like that's never done mine before would come, so that way they would like know how like much different mid-high level is. I'm not trying to sound like elitist, but I wish that like someone like saw and like realized how different.
Oh, and they're very exciting, jumping between the two. It's a blast. I've just been subbing for like everybody.
Yeah.
So I've been jumping between the two. It's always exciting to remember you're on mid-high level and you're like, oh right, everything swings.
Yeah. When you sub for other groups, do they like focus on mechanics as much, or are they much more lenient with mechanics?
It's a lot of focus on mechanics. I mean, like,
That's good.
We're still struggling. Group H is struggling a little bit. Here and there. We took a.
Where are you right now?
We just cleared Kalia.
Nice.
But that took us two sessions to clear Kalia, and we almost cleared Phoenix in that last session. But,
Wow.
Really?
yeah,
That's
nice. We brought it down to like 0.8%, I think.
Oh, wow.
So close.
Oh boy.
So sad.
I think Phoenix might take us a couple days as well, but we'll see.
Yeah, with mid-eye level.
Yeah.
And
Phoenix is really hard for me, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
When I did it with C group.
I think I understand how it plays out, but we'll see.
I mean, yeah, but it hits like a truck.
Yeah, but this group right here, dude, I'm telling you, man, this group is like the UCOB group, bro. I'm letting you know right now.
Alright.
Got some savages in here, bro.
Wonderful. So you guys are planning on doing one tank strat?
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
And I am your one tank, I guess.
Yes.
If you're not comfortable, Royal, one of us can always tank for you. So
Yeah.
I'm comfortable tanking, just don't know the raid yet.
Yeah, if you're up for it, then go ahead.
Yeah.
It's just I have cleared this fight as a paladin before, so I can do the tanking role if needed.
So Royal, just keep watching the video while we wait for our last member.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just let you know when we'll start.
Yeah.
Just waiting on one. Let me go do my gambling.
I'm gonna go see if Ann is in the voice chat or if he's like away from the computer.
Oh, okay.
It's always the last one I look at. Ooh, terrible start. Wow. Alright. I don't know. Whatever. That would have been 360. Oh. 2. Okay. Hey, there we go.
Hello.
Uh,
Nice.
Snatched him. So real quick before we do the ready check, and then I'll throw us in there.
Tough. Oh well, we got one.
John, I'm gonna assume you've already done this fight because I know you're already in other statics.
I've never done it in eye level, but I did it. I've done it before, yeah.
So you've done. I know you're in group Y.
I don't know
and
if
you've
my
done
ticket is
stuff on
still
the high level,
valid.
so that's good.
Yeah.
The main difference you're gonna see is we're really gonna be precise on like using feint, because you can get
Yeah.
away with not using feint and not using cooldowns for like tank busters, but we really have to use those on mid high level.
Okay.
Just a heads up, me and one are playing melees, so we can worry about the cooldown rotation, and I'm not gonna make you use your feint at all this fight. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so don't worry about feints.
1, 2, 3.
6.
Yeah, that should be okay. Yeah.
You know, I think Sei is comfortable with
One.
his role as the ranged penguin.
Yeah.
I think she has her limit break ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think she's fine with her role as well.
Is it 6 and 1?
I think
So I can do
everybody
4?
here knows what they're doing. I'm just gonna have to work with Royal a little bit, but other than that, you have 4 limit breaks in your op bar. Okay.
Oh my
Not
god.
sure if that's necessary, but we're just
I mean,
gonna,
1 is good. I mean, just as long as you know to click it.
yeah,
I
we're just
just-
gonna work with Royal. Royal, a good news is you won't have to deal with meteors at all, except for like
Oh, the
maybe
thud
once
as you hit the
second
ground.
phase, but that's it.
Okay, and that's the Golem ad phase?
Yes, correct. We will explain once we're in. So if nobody has any other things they want to add, I'm just gonna do a quick ready check and then I'll throw us in there. Make sure your gears are paired and everything too.
Oh, I was in combat, but I'm ready.
Yep, gotcha.
Try it out.
So expensive.
use
Oh
it?
my god. Ugh. Espressos are so expensive. It's okay, I just made a lot of money, we're good. It says I'm not ready, but I'm ready. Are we good with our rolls?
Yeah, we're all good.
Okay.
Remember, and I have the first feint, and you're doing the second one. I know like it might seem wasteful to use a feint.
Ooh, turn
if the
9,
tank's just
alright.
gonna invoke anyways, but honestly, it's good
I'm
practice because
excited.
it gets like
We did it a little bit
rotation
last
memorized in
time,
your
but
head. So that's why I'm still
it's good.
saying like use your feint even if he's gonna use his. I'm gonna go over some things for our 2 subs real quickly. I'm not gonna explain too much because we do have short time and I don't want to waste everybody else's time here. So Royal, if you can see where Nail is right now, that position is where you're gonna tank her at, and she does have a cleave, so she'll always be facing away from us. So you see this crazy design that I'm running in a circle in. We call this the fingers. That's like the terminology we as a group use to call them. So this entire arena, if you notice like the designs, it's perfectly symmetrical. You see 1 finger here, and you see 6 fingers all around the platform. In between the 2 fingers, if you look right where I'm standing, is a little triangle. We call these the triangles because they're the halfway point between the fingers. In the video, you might have heard that the meteors have to be about 8 yalms apart in order to not explode and wipe the raid. What we're gonna do is we're gonna drop the meteors close to the edge of this arena on either the triangles or on the fingers. So that way, that is 8 yalms away, and that will never explode the meteors and kill all of us if they're placed correctly on the triangles and the fingers. We're not gonna put them on the inside because then it'll be closer and it'll probably explode, so we'll put them closer on the outside.
Okay.
You'll know that you're gonna drop a meteor when you get the meteor icon. It is either red or orange. You're gonna see the icon, you're gonna go to either the triangle or the finger. When the icon disappears, that means that that area is gonna land a meteor on. So that means when you see that icon disappear, you are free to move out of it because it is proximity damage, and if you stand underneath it when it lands, it's probably gonna kill you. Another thing is we're gonna see 3 green meteors. What these meteors are they are golem meteors. Yes. So the golems are gonna spawn from these golem meteors, but they can still explode if they're too close to other meteors. So what we're gonna do to space them out is we are going to put them each at these waymarks. If I remove the waymarks right now, you can see that they're on like the small circles. Yes. We will refer to these. This is what the group is referring to these as nipples. Okay, that's what we're calling them.
They pretty much
So-
are, so you can't forget
that's
it
fair.
once you see it. Yeah, so green.
So when
green
I
meteors on
say
the nips.
yeah, when I say green on the nips, that is exactly what I mean. Okay. And again, when the icon disappears, you're just gonna run to the edge. You're gonna see 3 different colored golems. The only one
the
I
green
want
one?
you to worry about is the green one, correct? So you are going to either use your ranged or your provoke on the green one. And let's say it spawns at A. All you're gonna do is you're gonna pull it back to B, okay?
Okay.
Let's say it spawns at C, you're gonna pull it back to D.
Straight.
Okay.
Got it.
Yes, correct. If you see any meteors here, let's say you take a golem to D, from A to B is where your side is, because this arena is symmetrical, each golem takes up basically, we're gonna assign each third of the arena,
Oh, okay.
which is in between these 3 fingers. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So do not get close to the other golems with your golem, because if they do, they will wipe us and forge together to make a mega golem, and then that'll wipe us. So just feed the meteors on your side, but since you are always taking the one that's green, all DPS is gonna focus that one first because it does do a tank buster. Okay? So that's why we kill that one first. After we kill the green one, we're gonna kill the red one on Sei, and Sei's is gonna turn from red to blue, and Earthshock is the cast that Sei has to interrupt if we ever see it. Okay.
Okay.
Are you with me so far?
Yep. Got everything.
Perfect. The main thing I need you to worry about, Royal, is using buffs at the correct time. That's
Right. Is that-
basically like
the
90%.
If you're just
Green
tuning
of
in, we
the
do have a
Center-
tank sub
the
tonight,
center.
so we gotta kind of quickly
Don't
explain a
forget
little
the
bit,
Correct. Yes.
and then
What was
we're
that,
gonna
Z?
get going.
Don't forget to wiggle.
Don't get kicked from being
Oh,
AFK.
yeah.
So, Royal, when I tell you, or when I say Raven Speak, or when you see the cast, you are going to use your cooldowns. However, you are going to use them in a very specific order. If you fail to use a cooldown, then 90% sure that you will die and get one shot. If you use them in the wrong order, then you might not have a cooldown up, so you'll probably die. Okay? So the order for you, since you're playing Paladin, I want you to hollow ground the very first Raven Speak. Okay?
Okay.
After the first one, on the second Raven Speak, you're gonna use your Rampart and your Reprisal. Okay?
Okay.
Prioritize your Rampart first if you can't double weave those before the Raven Speak, but preferably if you do get both, then it'll help your healers out a lot.
Yeah.
The third one, the third Raven Speak, you're gonna have to use your 30%, which is Sentinel.
Sentinel.
Paladin.
Yeah.
Correct. If you do that and we all use our feints correctly, and you are close to being topped off, then you'll never die to the tank buster. Okay?
Okay. And should I be Sheltroning the tank buster as well?
You can use Sheltron, or you can use Sheltron at like off cooldown, on cooldown.
Okay.
I mean,
Right.
it's up to you, but it's difficult to double weave in like cooldowns during a cast.
Yeah.
So again, I would prioritize your higher buff first if you are gonna try to double weave something. Another thing I want you to keep out for is that your Raven Speak is a 2-part tank buster. So you get the initial hit, which is physical, then you get the poison debuff thing that explodes after about 8 seconds. That is a pretty big explosion, and if you're in Nail's hitbox, then you might explode all of us as melee. So what we as melee are going to do is we're going to be max range, and also you're going to be max range from Nail at the front of Nail, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Another thing I want for us to be organized on is John, since you're playing Ninja, I'll let you have the rear positional. I will be the left flank, and one will be the right flank. Is that fine with everyone?
Yep.
Alright, perfect. I guess the last thing I need to go over before we pull and see how far we get is for the golems. After we kill all the golems and feed all the golems, we're gonna spread out around this arena, and all of us will be targeted. 6 of us, 6 meteors are going to target random players. We're gonna spread out and pre-position near the edge on each finger and triangle. Okay. We're gonna watch our neighbors, see if they get a meteor or see if you get a meteor. If your neighbor gets a meteor, just make sure you're not too close to them when that meteor drops. If you're dropping a meteor, make sure you're not dropping it too close to anyone else's meteor. And if you're not doing either of those, make sure you come near the center of the arena where the healers are going to be throwing out their regen heals and their AoE heals and everything. Does that make sense with everyone? You're going to see 6 meteors.
Last time we did so well on meteors, I'm not even worried.
In succession. So you get targeted for 1 meteor, and then you're going to move out of it, and then right after, you're going to get another meteor on your head. Sometimes that can't happen. So just be aware that you can get multiple meteors in a row. If nobody has any questions about anything, then I suggest that we just pull and see what we need to work on. But you're free to ask now if you do.
For that last phase, so when you get a meteor on you, should you like move from the finger to a triangle and then get it again?
When let's say we're all spread out, right? All 8 of us are spread out around the arena, right? Let's say, so let's say I get a meteor on my head, right? I'm gonna drop it off where I'm already pre-positioned at, right?
Yep.
So once the icon disappears, I'm just gonna move to the middle, so that way I don't take too much proximity damage,
perfect.
and that way I can get heals from the middle. Okay.
I see.
If I'm here, right, someone's at A and they're dropping their meteor, right? I'm also gonna either shift to the middle or I'm gonna shift over because I don't want too much proximity damage on me. Okay.
Okay.
But I have to look out for if I get a meteor marker. So I'm gonna have to be ready to drop it at either the triangle or the finger on the edge of it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Perfect. May, do you think I should put up all the waymarks or no?
Fuck it. Fuck it, let's go. Ew.
Alright, do you mean fuck it, let's do it, or what?
Let's just run it. Let's run this.
Yeah, so whenever I say but fuck it, we're just going in, rugged and raw.
Alright.
Get your booties holes.
Grip it and rip
Get
it.
your booty holes ready.
I'm gonna do a quick count, ready check.
Do your food too.
What was that?
Oh yeah,
Do
food if
food
you
if you need to.
At Royal, once the ready check is 8 out of 8, then you can do the countdowns too. Markers are for Echo users. Oh my god.
True.
Sounds like we have an
No
elitist.
echo, no markers.
Wow, we got an elitist in this fucking party. Ugh.
Alright, so face her away, right on the finger. Yep, that's perfect.
Oh, weird. My wind bite didn't go
No,
off.
not all the way. That's good where you are.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna see meteor on a random player coming up. These meteors will never be on you, Royal, so don't worry.
That is
Got it.
Raven's.
May do all the call-outs.
Or you better buff. Oh, you better buff. Okay. Oh, okay. First one's invuln. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. So it'll be up later. So. All right. No! Stay there. Stay where you are. No.
Oh.
Run.
Go back, go back, go
Go
back.
back. Go back.
Good.
Oh,
good.
I see what he does.
Yeah,
Okay.
he'll
Everyone
murder all of
drop
us
the
if
name.
you let him win on us.
Okay, it's okay. Now you know. Now you know.
I'm gonna know.
Meteor with Lunar.
Saved.
Meteor with Lunar.
Okay. Lunar Dynamo. Oh boy. Oh, better back up. Oh no. Get ready for Raven's Beak. You better buff, honey. There we go. Ooh, that crit low though.
Oh god. I hope it's not me.
Ew.
It is.
Wait,
Double
so
meteor streams. Double.
God, and meteor stream again.
John's got a double.
move inside for heals.
Ouch.
Oh yeah, it hurts.
Yeah.
Oh my god, careful, penguin. Scaring me over there. Ravens.
Oh yeah.
Good. Green on the nips.
Pick a
Royals-
nip. Stay away
Royals
from.
got a bomb.
Yep.
Royal's got a bomb. Remember, Royal, you're picking up green and you're bringing it back. That's
Okay,
all you-
move out. Move out. Okay. Ooh.
It's fine, it's fine.
Yeah.
Pick up this green right here. I'm just gonna bring it back from where it spawned. That's all you
Yeah.
do.
You could have it eat the meteor right there. Once it's tethered, you can consider it like it having eaten the meteor. You know what I mean? English is hard.
Now we're gonna focus Says. Focus Says.
Had to make sure we got meteors.
Earth Shock is what you want to cancel. Earth Shock. Good job. We're gonna focus Zeeks now. After this, we're gonna spread out. Dodge that. Dodge that. Don't stand in it.
Right. Put out.
Spread out. Watch your neighbors. Drop your meteors and come to the middle for heals if you're not dropping a meteor.
Wait, did we ever get our waymarks?
No.
Oh
You said
well.
fuck it, so I assumed you said no. You don't need it.
Oh my god. We'll figure it out. It's okay.
Dropping one. To the middle for heals.
Oh no, Zeke.
Oh no.
Green on the nips again. Green on the nips.
Nothing this one.
Might need some more AoE heals. It's unfortunate. Royal,
Oh
do the
no,
same thing you
Zeke.
just did.
Oh, what happened? No. I'm gonna have to take blue golem.
Yeah, just take it. You can slow cast res because you don't really have to worry about it. Just top off Royal first. Top off Royal first.
Oh,
I wasn't in
got
range.
it.
Oh shit. Damn it, this is a
We're gonna
wipe.
focus Maze. You can start to slow cast because these golems
Okay.
don't deal damage.
Oh, the aggro on nail is gonna be
Interesting.
sad boy. Yeah.
Earthshock is coming soon.
Are all the meteors good? There's some left.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Say feed.
Okay.
Say's at 3, Earthshock. I'm gonna feed this last one. Alright, we're good to kill it. Good recover. We're gonna.
Oh.
Oh my god. I didn't
Okay.
think we would get this far.
Okay. Okay.
Stack where Maze. Stack where Maze.
Okay. Wait, no. I need to stack with the. Okay. A royal, follow me. Only royal. We need to stay together because I
We
have
really
aggro.
needed the markers for
Just
this.
reverse my-
This is a mess.
I think we'll be fine.
Yep. Oh no, we're not. Oh, I
Oh.
didn't fucking
Alright.
fuck. Okay, you know it was a wipe anyways. It was a wipe.
So, John
You got
and
this,
Royal,
Royal.
that is what happens on T9 mid eye level if Scholar doesn't use all 3 of her buffs. That is what happens.
Damn, way to call me out. It's okay though.
I'm not calling you out. What I'm saying, what I'm saying is that you need literally all 3 just to survive.
Oh my lord.
I'm sure on like normal syncs you could just ignore it with just like regular med 2, but you need like all 3 buffs on mid eye level. So that's how much damage like all this stuff comes out at us.
Beautiful. I love it. Hi.
Correct. We
Yeah.
we did feed all of the golems, so
We did actually, yeah.
thank you. I will put the waymarks up now, and I'll
Yes,
start
good
to
idea.
explain the 3rd phase because we got that far on the first pull.
Okay.
It's very
Yes.
surprising.
Yes. Good job, everyone.
Oh
So
god.
proud of you.
Royal, I'm about to throw like a lot of knowledge on you,
Let's
so
go,
I just
let's
need you
go.
to take it
Drop that
slowly
knowledge.
and make sure you understand what I'm saying.
It's knowledge
okay?
time. Get a
So you have
drink.
very important
Posture
goals.
check.
So as soon as we kill all 3 golems the second time, what you're gonna do is you're gonna stand at D. The rest of the party is gonna stand at C. If you've noticed, she does that jump attack every time she disappears, which is Diamond Dive. That will one-shot anybody if they're not a tank, okay? So that's why you're at D. When we see Heaven's Fall, when we see Mega Flare, Mei's gonna use all of her buffs. Zieg is gonna use her Med 2, and that's gonna take us up. She's gonna Diamond Dive on Royal. Royal, all I need you to do is just keep using your attacks, and when the second Heaven's Fall comes out, just stay where you get pushed back and focus on provoking the ad that spawns, okay? There's gonna be a dragon ad that
Lord.
spawns, and I will tell you the ad is out. Royal, use your provoke, okay? So you're gonna be taking both nail and that ad. I would highly recommend using your reprisal once that ad is on you, so that way it'll reduce some of the damage that you take. But just do your reprisal, okay? Because we're gonna kill that dragon ad pretty quickly because we're gonna focus that ad first, and we will also use a caster LB from Penguin as soon as it's on you, okay? The next thing we're gonna see is Garrote Twist. Garrote Twist is a debuff that's basically acts like Doom. It'll count down after a certain amount of seconds and you'll just instantly die. The way you counter this is you pick up a white circle on the ground when the ad dies. So it'll drop 3 of those circles, and we will see Garrote Twist twice. So that means we have an extra circle, but nobody should be picking up those white circles because they disappear after you step on them, okay? I will call out specifically who has Garrote Twist because it is a random debuff that'll be on a random person. So I will say they have to pick up the white circle, okay? The next thing we're gonna see is the second Heaven's Fall and the second Garrote Twist. For the Heaven's Fall, it's gonna knock us back, but we're not gonna stay at D and C. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use our anti-knockback. For you and John, that is your arm's length, okay? So when I tell you on this cast of the second Heaven's Fall, I will call it out and I will say, Heaven's Fall, use your anti-knockback now, okay? That means you have to use it. If you don't use it, then you better run to D or C because you will probably die, okay? We use anti-knockback there because we want to keep uptime on the boss, and we want to push that boss before the second ad comes out. Because the second ad does come out, however, with our uptime and with 5 DPS rather than 4, hopefully we will push the phase at 47%, okay? When this second Heavenfall comes, we will see a new pattern of yellow AoEs that are like cones on the ground. It's pretty easy to dodge. You just have to dodge, like alternate left and right, okay? Just make sure you're not standing in the AoEs, alright? The next thing you'll see is called Gravity Wells. These are like targeted on random players. She shoots out these purple circles. If you stand in that purple circle for too long, you'll get sucked in the middle. And on min eye level, you'll either get one shot or you'll get like 10% health and you'll have a slow on you. Okay, so you want to avoid that at all costs. So again, provoke the ad. Watch Garrote Twist. If I call your name, pick up a white circle. Use arm's length for the second Heaven's Fall. Dodge all the AoEs, the yellow AoEs and the gravity wells. Okay, are you with me so far?
Yep. My only question is, so for the first Heaven's Fall, that's the one where I don't move after?
For the first Heaven's Fall, we're going to be at D and C, and just tank her where you get knocked back, okay? You're not going to get knocked back into the wall if you're at D, okay?
Okay.
After we deal with the gravity wells, we're going to push at 47%, and this is very important because this is the transition into the fourth and the last phase, okay? If we get that far, you are going to have to use a cooldown, alright? Hollowed ground most likely will not be up, so I would suggest using Rampart and Reprisal again, okay?
Alright.
What's going to happen on Bahamut's favor is a Tank Buster. It'll hit you about 5 times, and each hit is 20% of your health on mid-eye level, so that's why you need that cooldown in order to survive, okay? I'm gonna say one phrase, and this one phrase is gonna mean 3 things, okay? I'm gonna say Bahamut's favor, buff and heals. That means Royal, you use a buff. Healers have to focus heal on Royal, and everybody else has to run to the butt of Nail, okay? It's right on the rear positional, okay? We're gonna stack in the rear because we're gonna see the second to the last mechanic, alright? Should I explain these mechanics now, or should I wait until we get there? What do you think?
I'm fine with either.
Okay, I'll explain it to you then.
Okay. When you make
Imagine A is you, alright? Nail is B, and C is the rear of Nail, which is where everybody else would be, okay? What we're gonna see is 3 dragons appear on the outside of the perimeter. We can't target these dragons, but what they will do is debuff random players in our parties with different types of debuffs, okay? The first debuff I'll talk about is the ice debuff. This ice debuff will target a random player, and then it'll target another random player, and it'll hit all 8 of us, okay, with ice debuffs. When that hits all 8 of us, it'll go back to the very first person that it targeted. When they get that second ice, they will get 1 shot, okay? The way you deal with this mechanic is you have to use the other element, which is fire, in order to dispel your first ice, okay? This fire debuff comes out, it targets a random player with a tether, a red tether. If you see this tether, that means an explosion is going to happen at your feet in a circle, and it'll hit anybody that's close with you, okay? There's a very specific order in the way we deal with fire tethers in order to not overlap fires and not overlap ice, okay? Because if you overlap fires, you'll get 1 shot. If you overlap your ice, you'll also get 1 shot. So there's a very specific order we have to use the fires to dispel the ice. You with me?
Okay.
So the order for the fire tethers, when we stack at C, B, and A in this positioning, whoever has the first fire tether is going to go out. When I say out, I do not mean run away as far as you can. I mean run out of the group and stay where me and Say are, okay? So this is going to be either the left flank or the right flank, whichever one. But the distance that you need to be in order to not hit anyone with your fire is about from Zig to where I am, okay? That's the distance you want to be. So that does not mean if you have a fire, run as far away as you can. Because right after this first fire explodes, that's out, she's gonna do another jump on someone, on a random person, and if that happens to target you, then that means we have to run all the way to wherever that person ran, okay? So that's why we're still somewhat close to the group, okay?
So you have to stack with that.
Yes. So, first fire's out, they go to the flank and make sure that they're about this distance away to not clip anybody. The fire's gonna explode. She's gonna jump on a random player, and she's gonna immediately cast Lunar Dynamo right after that jump, okay? If you saw Lunar Dynamo, there's a safe spot inside in a circle around her hitbox, and then there's a safe spot on the very outer edges about 20 something yalms away from her, okay? So since we're all pretty close to each other, that means we all have to be inside her hitbox in order to survive, okay? So when she does this jump, I'm gonna say, specifically, I will say this phrase, everybody behind except for someone random on our party, okay? That means you have to target her and you have to move to her butt after she does the jump, okay? We're gonna stack again and adjust to wherever her butt is and stack there, all right? One random person will get the third and final debuff, which is lightning. This lightning debuff, it targets a random person. It's a purple debuff with like wavy electric lines, right? And when it explodes after about 6 or 7 seconds, anyone that is in your circle that it explodes in will be paralyzed for 30 seconds, and they'll take like over half their health as damage, okay? Obviously, we do not want to get paralyzed, and we do not want to take that damage. It doesn't do anything to you if you are targeted for the debuff, so you're gonna go to the front of the boss when I tell you, alright? When I say go to the front, that does not mean inside her hitbox and still the front. That means right where like the arrow on Nail is, okay? If you look at her where she is at. So basically, you're going to her front as if you were the main tank, right? Does that make sense?
Yep.
So I'm gonna say first fire out. The second fire that we get after Lunar Dynamo and the first lightning is in. So we're all gonna stack in again, okay? And we're all gonna get hit by that fire in order to dispel our ice.
Out in,
After
out in.
every fire that
Odds and evens,
explodes,
basically.
a new person will get a lightning debuff. So again, I will say lightning on whoever, and that person has to be out of the group again, okay? After that second lightning explodes, we're gonna get a third fire. This third fire is out because the order for the fire tethers is out, in, out, in. That's the order. First fire is out, second fire in, third fire out, fourth fire in, okay? This third fire is out, so we will start spreading around the arena. Because what happens during this third fire is we're gonna see gravity wells target 3 people randomly, okay? So obviously we don't want to stay stacked in and bait the gravity wells on top of each other, so we will spread around the arena, okay? You're gonna look at where the center is, right? So if the center is there, I do not want you to be too far away, like out on the other outer edges and spread out, okay? I want you to be roughly where this ring is right here and spread out on this ring, okay? The reason for that is because we're gonna see a thermiotic beam, the stack marker, appear on a random person, and the fourth fire is coming at the same time. And the fourth fire is in. So that means we have 2 reasons we need a stack, okay? We need a stack to take the stack damage, and we need a stack for the fourth fire, alright? So after the second gravity well lands is when we're gonna run to A. You're gonna pop sprint and you're gonna run to A in order to stack this. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So I will count 1 and 2. And when I say 2, that's when you sprint and run to the middle as fast as you can, alright? After that, you'll see another Bahamut's Favor, but this time with no cast. Alright, so you're gonna have to use a buff. And I will tell you, again, buff and heals, buff and heals. That means you buff, and most likely your hollowed might be up, maybe not, but your 30% will be up if you use Rampart, at least, okay? Healers are gonna focus heal you, and we're gonna see dive bombs for the first time. And I will go over dive bombs if we get that far. But first, let's master that fire in, fire out, lightning out dance first.
Probably the
And my
hardest
only question
part, in
around
my
that is,
opinion.
as main tank, where should I be positioning myself during
So, let's say you're at where D is right now, right? You're stacking for the first Mega Flare, and then the AoE goes out, and then you get knocked to like A, right? For the most part, you're just gonna stay at A. You're gonna provoke the ad. Once that ad dies, he's gonna do a massive AoE, and the range from A, it's gonna reach out to where D is like right now, basically, all the way to like D. So imagine a circle from A to D. That's how big that circle is, okay? So obviously you're gonna dodge that circle. You can either run to like D or you can run out here to C, okay? Either way, it's up to you, honestly. Just make sure you're not too far from your healers, alright? After you dodge that, you're gonna go back to A, back to that spot. You're gonna use your arm's length when I tell you to. Make sure you don't pick up a white
Focus
circle
target while I'm
unless
thinking
I
about
tell
it.
you to, also. After the second Heaven's Fall, just keep dodging AoEs, so you'll be like dancing from like left to right to dodge all the AoEs and stuff, right? But for the most part, you're gonna be centered at that position. Alright.
And just specifically for the fire ice phase, should I always stand in front of Nail, or should I be moving behind him as well? Should I be moving out?
I will tell you when you have to move with us and when to run back to the front. For the most part, when you see Bahamut's Favor, we're gonna stack at our butt, right? For the most part, you will be stacked with us as a group for 80% of that phase, okay? Once we do the fire and lightning, alright? I will specifically tell the people with lightning where to go, alright? So you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
So try not to like move around too much. Like once we're stacked as a group, unless I tell
Okay.
you, basically.
Yeah. Okay, so I stack with you guys during that. Close to that.
We'll stack with yes, correct. We'll stack with you, and you'll stack with us. I'll tell you exactly like, hey, she's doing the jump, so that means everybody has to go to the butt. And when I say everybody, that includes you as well.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, if we can
That's
figure out
perfect.
fire,
Let's do
ice,
it.
and lightning,
Does
we can do
John?
the
Do you
fight.
have any questions before?
Sorry.
Can you cancel? Yeah, can you cancel that? Just don't pull. John, do you have any questions before?
Because I don't think the dive bombs in this fight are anywhere near as hard as Quintania.
My mic is muted. I was gonna ask, during the Heavensward phase, before we get into elements, when does he do Supernova? During that?
Supernova is the gravity wells.
Well,
right?
yeah, but like, when does he do them during that?
It,
He
it's
does
kind
them
of they're
right
kind of just like
after the second
randomized.
heavy wells.
Okay. Yeah, we always, because of the echo, we always burst through that. I didn't even know he did Supernova in that part, because we always got past it before he did it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, you're
By
gonna
the
see them soon.
supernovas, do you mean like the
No
purple-
avoiding mechanics
Yeah,
in this.
Yeah.
in
You can't
mid
stand
level.
those if you're on mid eye level, unfortunately. You have to move out of those as soon as it hits you.
Yeah, okay. That's it.
Correct.
Yep.
After the second heaven's fall. Correct.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, make sure your food isn't expiring.
Good call.
Get ready for meteors.
For Stardust,
Stardust.
not it. Zeeg is really unlucky with those.
Raven's Beak. Stack in the middle.
Oh wait, my mages didn't go off. Whoops. Stardust.
Dynamo coming up. Get ready for Dynamo.
Sweet.
And there's Dynamo. Meteor streams. Get ready for Raven's Beak.
Stardust. Is it gonna be me again?
Stardust.
Nope.
And then get ready for double meteor streams.
Oh my god.
Oh no, May. Whew.
Green.
Alright, push face.
Royal's got the green one. By the way, that green one does have a cleave, in case you haven't found out already.
I don't want to get too close.
Focus
Make
on
sure you
Says.
can.
Focus on Says first.
Alright.
Okay.
First shot. Good job. Dodge that.
Alright. Spread out. Watch your neighbors.
Drop your meteors and come to the middle if you're not dropping a meteor. Yes.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no!
Oh no.
Crap.
I'll get Say's gold. Run out as soon as you can.
I'm up.
The middle run. Oh my god, you scared me, Z. Stay, you can get your own actually.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, yeah. We're good.
Whew. I did not run out fast enough, that was my bad.
Ooh. Oh my god. How are we on meteors?
Yeah, 2 more.
Oh no, Luna. Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, there's no damage coming out. Watch out for Earth and Shock.
Make
Blue
sure it
needs
gets
to
the
eat.
meteor.
Yeah, Blue needs
Oh
to eat.
yeah, make sure it tethers.
Dodge that. That's not safe first. That's not first. There's one more meteor Z. One more. Where I am.
Oh yeah.
Whoever has aggro on that.
I'll grab it.
So you have
Okay. A little messy, but we got it.
good recover. We're gonna stack at C after. Royal, you're gonna stay at D.
Yeah.
Whew.
We're gonna need all 3 buffs now, please.
I don't have Illuminati yet, but I have Whispering Dawn.
We're gonna get knocked back in a minute. If you're melee, you can run after she does that dive. You can DPS her now. We're gonna see the ad come up soon. Get ready, Royal. No stand in that area. Get ready to provoke the ad.
Ad coming out now.
It's out, it's out. Focus the ad if you're DPS. If you're melee, I would start backing up now.
Oh fuck.
That's how big that circle AoE is when it dies.
Oh.
You're gonna see the next Heaven's Fall come up.
This is a wipe. I fucked up.
Now, use an anti-knockback now. Use it now. Use it now.
Alright.
Let's just progress as much as we can. So dodge that purple. Do not stand in that purple. Do not stand in that purple. Good?
Great.
47% is the phase change, so maybe we might push it. See? So
Oh, somehow the last one up.
is gonna cast Ahmed's favor, and that's what you need a buff for. Good job again. Did you use reprisal when the ad came out, by the way?
No, I forgot to do that.
Okay, yeah. Once you do that, it'll help out your heroes a lot.
Right.
To keep you up.
Yeah.
All right, are we good for another pull?
Yeah.
It's just
Let's do it. Let's do a ready check first, and then. All right, Royal, you're ready. Good.
Oh.
You can pull. That's fine. It's fine. You can pull.
Reading.
Yeah, just make sure you do the ready check first, and then.
Yeah. Yeah. Get the ready check confirmed before you like go ahead and do the countdown. Stardust.
Not it.
Ravenspeak.
Oh.
Oh my god. Ooh.
Lucky there.
I mean, the fight's pretty scripted, so you don't have to wait too long to buff. You could do it
Yeah,
even a little bit before.
I was pretty sure I hit it, but it didn't go off the first time. Oh.
Royal, start backing up a little bit so you're not in a box.
Just a tad, yeah.
Right, just to make sure.
Oh, I got a wind bite.
Stardust.
Lunar is coming. Lunar
Poor
is
Zeke.
coming.
Meteor streams.
I think you're getting hang of the range of Lunar Penguin. It's good.
Raven's Beak. Stardust. Yeah. Meteors. And then afterwards, double stream.
Don't clip anyone with your streams.
So nice and spread out, but inwards enough for heals.
Facing.
Yep.
Wow.
Tips.
I'm assuming I'm gonna get it every time, honestly.
Head to the edge. A good way to make sure that they eat the
Come
meteor
on.
is to position the meteor in between you and the cone.
Oh boy. The sick deeps. I got penguin.
What this says now? Earth shock is what you need to interrupt. Earth shock. Good job. I think we're good on meteors now. After this, we're gonna see meteors again, so spread out and watch your neighbors. Watch your neighbors, drop
I'm
the
going
meteors.
way over
Make
here.
sure you do not stand too close to meteors that are getting dropped, and come to the middle for heals. Because meteors can and will kill you if you are too close to them.
4, 5.
Oh.
Green on the nips again. Once the icon disappears, run to the far edge. Run. And a repeat
see.
golems,
Hopefully
but make
red's right
sure
here.
every single meteor is fed before they all
Yep.
die.
Oh, I touched the edge.
Oh,
Oh, no.
no.
Z, get away. Z, get away.
Oh fuck.
Let's go.
They're merging, yeah.
Oh yeah.
They merged. Oh no.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was focusing on the rock and I moved slightly past the rock and slightly past the rock was the edge.
Yeah. Just gotta watch for the wall of death.
Alright, I'll be back in 1 second.
Okay.
Not bad overall. I think did we make it farther? Not this one, but the previous pull. I think that was the farthest we've ever gotten. Granted, it's only the second session, but... Oh. 47, yeah. I'm absolutely terrified of fire and ice. But I'm probably overhyping it. Yeah, once I get the hang of it. It's been 5 years.
Okay, I'm back, so I'll do a quick ready shot.
Welcome back.
Again, Royal, don't feel bad if you like tunnel too much and you make like a mistake like that. This is a pretty difficult fight overall, and we are playing it on like the hardest
all happen together in a way that
difficulty
makes sense.
also,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
Don't feel bad if you like tunnel.
This script really helps, fortunately.
Yeah, exactly.
It does happen.
Usually, once I make a dumb mistake, I don't usually make it.
No, it's all good.
So let's hope.
You can do that. Again, not everybody can like do like mechanically complex raids such as this one, because this one's really intense.
Alright, get ready for meteors. Stardust. Place your meteors.
Poor Zeke, I swear.
Good job.
Get ready for Stardust and then Dynamo after.
It's me?
Litter's coming.
Meteor streams. Raven's Peak.
I have no songs right now.
Stardust.
Not me, not me, not me.
So
Not-
Dawn. Double meteor streams. Double.
Come on, heals. We're gonna push pretty quick here.
Phasing soon.
Yep.
Green on the nips.
Yeah, I don't think that's random, the green markers. Alright, hopefully... Nope. I got this one over here.
Make sure you feed.
And kill saves.
I'll feed this yellow one, Zeke.
Earth shock is coming.
Oh, Royal, you took it.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Let
There you
him
go.
eat, let him eat. Nice.
Yep. Once it tethers, it's gonna be consumed. Ooh.
Spread out now. Watch your neighbors. If you're not dropping a meteor, then come to the middle for heals so you don't die from the captain. Green on the nips again. We're gonna repeat, but just make sure all the golems are fed. All the meteors are fed. Position the meteor between you and the. Good.
Yeah, it's a little.
If we killed it, don't worry about it.
Got it.
Because here there's 6 golems, so each golem can take 3. So it's okay if the green one can take 1 or 2 of them.
Make
let
sure it gets
that-
fed. Slow DPS.
Oh, move it over. Yeah.
Dodge. We're good on meteors. Perfect.
Nice.
stack at C.
All right.
Royal's gonna be at D. At 10 seconds, we're gonna need May's buffs. 3 of them.
Damn, I feel so important.
Yeah, you're literally what's keeping us alive during this one.
Yeah, damn.
Got power.
That scholar power though.
Alright, Royal, remember ads coming soon. Penguin, remember the ads coming soon. Reprisal when that ad gets to you, by the way. That's coming soon. Ads out. Focus the ad, use your reprisal. Once it gets to about 50, I would start backing up if you're melee. Start backing up now. Actually, it's not dead yet. Just kill it first. Just kill it first.
Okay, now
Guard
back.
is on Penguin.
Penguin, get the white circle. Penguin.
See the second Heavens Fall, get ready to use your anti-knockback when I tell you.
Watch for a second Garo as well. Garo on hand, get a
Oh, use
circle.
your
Use your
anti-knockback.
anti-knockback. Yeah, anti-knockback now.
And pick up a white, please. Good job. We're gonna start loosely spreading. Do not stand in the AoEs. Do not stand in the AoEs. Bomb its favored. Buff and heals. Buff and heals. Once that gravity well is out, we're gonna stack at the butt. Start stacking close to the butt. First fire is out. If you get the fire tether and it's on you, go out, please. It's on John. John out.
Spawn out. Yep, that's far enough.
There, jump everyone behind except for me. I'm in front. Everybody else stack behind. Next fire's in. This fire's in.
Back tight.
John, get out of the group. John, get out of the group. Good. Lightning on May. May, get out. We're gonna start braiding gravity wells, so start spreading out close to the middle, but not at the middle. This fire's in.
Wait, what?
Then the lightning is on Say. Lightning on Say. Gravity wells 1.
I forgot to do dragon.
Back and C. Back at C. Close to C as close as you can.
Oh boy.
Shit.
Now you're gonna buff again.
I didn't even see that Thermiotic Beam was on me.
I don't know the dive bomb pattern. I forgot.
It's fine, man. We got this far, so that's really surprising. We almost did the entire fire dance.
Ooh.
We almost did that.
Really good, though.
Damn.
Oh, that was making me
For
nervous.
those of you who are new to that phase, Royal and Penguin, do you kind of get the idea of what's going on there? I know that I was like spitfiring, like shot calling, like telling you guys what to do, but do you guys kind of
things that you told us to do? I got. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. What I saw that we need to work on if we want to get past that phase, when I say start baiting gravity wells and spread out, that means I want all 8 of us to start like spreading around this circle. Okay, this circle is not going to be here in the last phase, but what I don't want you to do is I do not want you to stay close to the middle. When I say start gravity wells, start baiting gravity wells, okay? If you're like somewhere near the middle, like this
Mad
close to the middle,
progress.
and that gravity well targets you, then that gravity well is gonna get in the way for people to run to the center and stack tightly, right? Did you guys see how that gravity well was still in there? So that's why I want the gravity wells around this outer edge of the arena, not too close to the edge, but not too far from the middle as well, if that makes sense. This is the sweet spot you want to stay to bait those gravity wells. We're gonna see 3 gravity wells in total. However, if we wait for the 3rd gravity well to come out and then we run in, then the thermiotic beam stack will be too late. So that's why we run in at the 2nd one. The 3rd one is gonna come out while we're running, so it'll be behind us, okay? While we're running to the middle. That's why that timing is so important, and that's why we can't have those gravity wells close to the middle, alright? I know this is like, there's so many mechanics going on at the same time, and it's like hard to keep track of your positioning, but if we have people who don't position correctly, and they get targeted for things that we don't want them to target it in that spot, then it will get all of us killed like it did there. Okay, so let's focus on spreading out correctly for those gravity wells, so that way we can have a really nice clean stack right in the center for that thermiotic beam. Okay.
Cool.
Does anybody have any questions at all? Because I know that was a lot of stuff happening at one time. Does anybody?
Yeah, so toward the end, there were 2 points. It was after once we got into that sort of last phase section. There were 2 points when you said use buffs. I know I had a rampart and a sentinel up the first time you said it.
Okay.
Should I just use one of them?
Yes, you do not use both at the same time.
Yeah.
Only one.
Yeah.
Do not double buff out of.
That was my problem at the end there. I panicked, did both of them, and then
Panic buffed.
I had like 7 seconds on.
Fire everything!
No.
So what you want to do?
Only do one.
Yes. So on the first Bahamut's favor, use your rampart and your reprisal. On the second one, when I say buff and heals, but there's no cast, that time it will be during the thermiotic beam stack. Okay. That's when it's gonna happen again. So that's when you're gonna use Sentinel.
Just flew right in front of me.
After Sentinel, your hollowed is gonna be on cooldown. But
Oh,
that's
actually, I
the
do know
third
why. There's a
one,
crack
and that
in my
will be
window.
telegraphed with the cast bar. Okay.
Okay,
But I'm gonna
that's
call it out for you again. So again, your order for this very first phase, right? When she's at 100% HP, is hollowed, then rampart and reprisal, and then your sentinel.
Yep.
However, when we get to that final phase, you're gonna use your rampart and your reprisal for the first casted Bahamut's favor. You're gonna use your sentinel for the one that's not casted, and the fourth fire in the stack for the thermiotic beam when we run to the middle. Okay. And you're gonna use your hollowed on the third one, and there is a cast bar for that third one. Okay.
Perfect.
By the way, and I am fainting on the first one. You're fainting on the one that's not telegraphed. So do you think you know exactly like when that is to faint,
Yep.
or do you want me to get that sequence?
No, I got it.
Perfect.
Cool.
Royal, do you have any other questions or no?
Nope, I'm all good from there.
Okay, perfect. Royal, you did a good job up to that point. Just make sure you do your cooldown rotation correctly. As long as you do your cooldown rotation correctly, then you should never die. Okay, just trust in Zeke and May, alright? Perfect. If nobody else has any questions, then I'm gonna do a ready check.
Wait. I wanted to refresh on dragons for dive bombs.
Look at A. If there's a dragon at A, that means the dive bomb order is 1 and 2. Look at B. If there's a dragon at B, then that means it's 3 and 4. If there's no dragon at A or B, then it's 2 and 1.
Okay, yeah, I just needed a refresher because I was like, wait, no, I need new dragons.
And again, there's 3 good times for you to. I'll type it out for you if you want me to. A equals 1 and 2. equals 2.
So when I say like dragons are 1 and 2, when the dive bomb marker first one pops up, you go to whichever number I say first, stand on there, and then when the marker goes away, run back in, and so that's for the person who has the marker. Whoever doesn't have the marker, just kind of shift over to the opposite side, but spread apart from each other because there's going to be meteor streams at the same time. And then when there's the second dive bomb marker, the person with the second dive bomb marker goes to the second number that I state. Go over there, wait till the marker disappears, then go back in, and then everyone just kind of also go to the opposite direction, just like before. So if I say 3 and 4, first dive bomb marker goes to 3, then goes to 4. And if I say 2 and 1, first one's at 2, and then second one's at 1. So whichever order I say it in is important, or else the dive bomb mechanic won't be done correctly, and it'll push everyone to the wall. And yeah.
Correct. Just to recap, really quickly, you get the dive bomb marker, you go where May and I tell you to go. Right? When you're at that location, as soon as that marker disappears on your head, that means that that location will be dive bombed. So you have to run as soon as that indicator disappears. Okay. Perfect.
Cool.
Does anybody else have any other questions? Last chance. Cool.
Oh, wait. Penguin, you good?
Penguin, I'll repeat for you one more time. First marker? No. So there's 3 possible scenarios. There's 3 possible
Damn it,
combinations of dive bombs. Okay. We know exactly which combination it'll be based on where the dragons are. The first person goes to the first marker. The first person will go to the marker that we tell them. Okay. Correct. Exactly. The markers, which marker you go to, will change depending on RNG, because the dragon order can change. Okay. But listen to callouts, and as soon you run there when that marker pops up, when the marker disappears, you run to the other side. Okay.
And everyone else don't stack too tight during that.
Everybody else will stay loosely spread in the middle and shift over to the second dive bomb. Once the second dive bomb marker is on someone, then we're gonna shift again over to the first spot that was dive bombed at. Because during the first set of dive bombs, in the middle of the first one and the second one, we're gonna see double meteor streams again. So that means healers have to run and use their AoE heals. Everybody cannot stack and overlap that damage, because on min eye level, those will one-shot you. And again, Royal, right after she does those double meteor streams, she's gonna come back to the arena and she's gonna be targetable again, and she will do a Dolmen dive. So anybody that is close to you, too close to you, they will get one shot. So everybody make sure you're not too close to Royal. Royal, make sure you're not too close to everybody during dive bombs, okay? After that first and second dive bomb, as she Dolmen dives back on Royal, it will be exactly the same fire and ice and lightning dance. Okay, exactly the same. And we will repeat those set of mechanics up until the second set of dive bombs. The only difference between that and the first set of dive bombs is there's no double meteor streams and there's no Dolmen dive. Instead, it's an Iron Chariot right into Lunar Dynamo. Iron Chariot is that circle of telegraph AoE she does around her. Lunar Dynamo is what we have to run in the center of her hitbox in order to survive, okay? So, Royal, I want you to position her in the middle when I tell you, okay?
Okay. Like the very
Because-
center.
Yes, the very center of the arena when I tell you. Okay. Alright, I'll do another ready check and then you can pull. If we get the clear tonight, I will be really surprised, but from what I'm seeing, it might actually happen, to be
I
honest.
don't know.
Ooh.
Might happen.
If it happens tonight, that's
Right.
insane. I don't want to be doubtful of the group, because I'm not, but man, that's optimistic.
Stardust. Ravenspeed.
Oh. Did I slack too much? Nope. Managed to refresh.
Oh. Stardust.
Lunar is coming.
Oh,
Right
now
after
I
this,
slacked.
Lunar.
Ravenspeed. You better buff.
Not up here on this rabbit.
Oh my god, bro! Oh,
I popped my rampart way too early accidentally.
oh no. You gotta tell me that so I can get ready for
Zeke.
the heals. Oh my god. Scaring me, man.
Double? So double?
Yeah, double meteor stream.
Double.
Spread out.
I'm not gonna second. Yeah, I don't need a second one.
Green on the nips.
Oh, I didn't get marked.
Run. Remember, Royal, you're getting the green one. Next, we're gonna kill Says. Watch the AoE first. Kill
Oh.
Says.
Zeke moved the golem over. Make sure it tethers. Yeah.
Okay.
After this,
then
we're
where do I
gonna see
wanna be?
meteors again. Get ready to spread out. Make sure you watch your neighbors if they have a meteor next to you. And if you're not dropping a meteor, then come to the middle for heals.
Yeah, I'll do here.
On
One.
Zeke.
2.
John, I would move over. Another one on Zeke.
Oh no.
One on John, you gotta
Adjust for
sprint.
Zeke.
Oh no, I think we might wipe, honestly. That one's too close.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
my bad. I
first
missed that.
first time tonight.
Yeah,
Screwing
make
up
sure you watch your
meteors.
neighbors, because if they get a second one and then they take your spot, you have to move over.
Yeah.
And John got like sandwiched because there was one on both sides of him, so you
Yeah,
really
and
have.
I got 2 in a row.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to get ready to pop sprint and make sure you don't die from your own meteor, and that you get in time to place that meteor that you're about to drop. You have to be ready for that because anything can happen since it's RNG.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine though. As infrequently as it's been happening for us, I'm not too worried. I didn't dot.
Get ready for Stardust.
Ravens. Trust in the regen heals, focus on Royal.
Get ready for Stardust.
Lunar's coming after this. Lunar.
Been pretty lucky
Lunar
so
Dynamo.
far. Haven't gotten marked with anything.
Zeke. Oh. You are definitely in range of Dynamo. There, right there. It's okay.
Big heals on Royal. Raven speed. Good crit.
Nice.
What?
Very lucky. Do those lunar dynamos one shot you if you're not on mid eye level, John?
I don't. Oh my fuck.
I think they do.
Wow.
No, it's very low though.
Either that or it's very low.
Yeah.
I know that
Oh,
our
this is a
healers
wipe.
like basically die every time they get hit by it.
Aggro's on me.
Pretty sloppy.
see if we can recover. I'm not sure.
We might just see
Ravens,
more.
Ravens. Meteor again. God, big damage, and we have to phase it.
Oh,
I don't know.
whoop.
Swallow.
Oh,
Yeah.
that wasn't. Yeah, just swallow, guys. Ooh.
After that double meteor stream, she's gonna do a Raven Speak into a
Almost saved it,
another
but
meteor
not quite.
to a jump and another thermiotic beam stack. However, since we haven't been dying and since our DPS is good enough, we were pushing before that third Raven Speak. But just be aware that is the script if something like that happens again. So just be ready if it happens. Alright. Remember, during the Thermiotic Beam stack, just let your AoE, just trust in the Med 2, its focus heals on
Yeah.
Royal immediately after. Yeah, there's not really much for you to make in the first phase, so that would be a good time.
Get ready for Stardust. Stardust.
Got it.
Raven Speak.
Get out of there. What's up, Not Gamer Dude? How's it going? Frosted Flakes or Ice Cubes? To eat?
Heals.
Get ready for
I don't know.
Stardust and then Lunar Dynamo after.
Don't mark me. Okay. Good.
Winter's coming. It's coming.
There we go. Raven Speak. Stardust.
Poor
Double.
Zeeg. Every time.
Get away from Penguin. Good. Yesterday we were able to push it before the double positions.
Go.
This time
Let's
it's just
see if
one
I
auto
can-
and a creative action.
Nope.
Green on the
Twice in a
nips.
row I didn't
Green
get
on
marked.
the nips.
Ravioli or
You can
one
nip
Smartie?
any
I
nip.
like both. I don't know, that's a tough one. Just
Royal's
one
got the
Smartie
green one.
though? There can only be one.
Royal get.
If it's
as
just
close
one
to the
Smartie,
meteor like instant.
Man,
It'll tether like that.
Yeah.
Watch the cleave everything.
probably give me the ravioli 4 out of 5
There's
times.
one other meteor in past 2.
Say you get it.
Yeah.
No. Close to 2, say. Oh, Rose got it.
I totally missed that.
We'll take a step forward.
Yeah, it'll come soon.
So
don't worry.
DPS.
Yeah. Okay.
Now we're killing Zeeks. God.
I don't need
After
this, but I'm
this
using it
switch
anyway.
Spread out. Remember, watch your neighbors. Keep an eye on how many meteors they've got. Come to the middle if you're not dropping a meteor, so that way you can get
Let me
healed.
do this. I can put the Smartie in the ravioli.
Zeeg.
There's a strat.
We're on Zeke.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm
We're on
safe.
me. Drop it here. Good. Green on the nips.
Yeah, that's like a forbidden
Right now.
technique.
We're gonna repeat, but make sure every single meteor is fed. It's not a big
ooh,
deal,
what do I
Royal,
want
if you
here?
can only
I'm
feed
gonna
one of these.
feed
'Cause
him
we
here.
want to kill this one as fast as we can.
I think it'll be able to feed too. Just make sure it tethers. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, now we're gonna kill Says.
How are we on meteors? Are we good?
Oh, that,
Just burn. Cool.
dodge.
Really want Mirage here.
Good job, everyone. We're gonna stay stacked at C. Royal, don't stand in that. Your stuff.
I'll stand.
Wear off. Go wear off. We're gonna need all 3 buffs now, please. In order to survive. Again, the order is the ad's gonna come out, Garou, second Heaven's Fall, second Garou. Okay? I'll tell you guys the rest when we get there. Remember, Royal, I need you to use your reprisal when that ad's out.
Heavens. In it.
Ad's coming out soon, I'll let you know.
Adds out.
Focus the ad first, get your DPS. Cap the LB, perfect. The red's on
Production line over any historical
Throw it on
monument.
Luna.
It's on it. Watch the AoE. Run, 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 run. You're
The
gonna see a
first thing
second
that comes to
Heaven's
mind
Fall
is
and a second
Rushmore.
Garou. Get ready. When I can tell you, use your anti-knockback. When I tell you.
Garou on Luna. Heaven's Fall, use their anti-knockback. Anti-knockback.
Dodge the AoEs, everybody. Dodge your AoEs. Do not stand in any of the AoEs, please. Mama's favor, buff and heals. Buff and heals. We're gonna stack on the
I've
book.
my thing, so I'm gonna have to reverse my button.
It's fine, it's fine. First fire is out. If you're tethered with the fire, go out. It's on hands. No, it's on me. Get ready for jump. Everyone behind except for Penguin. Penguin needs to go in front. Penguin needs to go in front. Thank you. This fire's in. I'm gonna get
Second.
out. Everybody else in. Landing's on me. Don't stand next to me. Start baiting gravity wells, guys. Do not stay in the middle, but not too far from the middle, please. That fire's out. That fire's
Yeah.
out.
Fire out.
When I say 2, you're gonna run. Lightning on say. 1, 2. Run to the middle, run to the middle. Stack tight, stack tight. We need buff and heals, buff and heals. Landing on John. John, get out. John out.
John out. John out. Ooh.
That was my bad. I
Oh,
got
that's
paralyzed,
funny.
so I couldn't move.
Ah, fuck. Dive bombs are 3 and 4.
Are-
3 and 4. 3 and 4.
I'm on the opposite side. Just shift over to 4. Shift over to 4.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no. Okay, that call out was definitely my bad.
That was really stressful for a minute there.
John, do you know whose lightning you got hit by? By any chance?
I'm
I'll be
not
paid
sure.
net profit of $1.
Says maybe? Remember, every
Sorry,
fire
what?
explosion, there's a new lightning on someone. I think it might have been your lightning, say. So just make sure, even if we're loosely spreading, or penguin, yeah, one of the two.
Oh, okay.
When you're loosely spreading, just make sure that you don't get close to anyone.
Oh, yeah.
Cluster 4 spreading out during Iron Chariot. Yes, that is why, and when I say start baiting gravity wells spread out, that includes melee. I really
For
don't,
said
you know me,
instance.
I don't like losing uptime as a melee DPS, but unfortunately there's just way too much going on at that time. And if we have like gravity wells and lightnings like right next to each other, then that's what happens. Does that make sense?
I think we may have to back
How
out
do
of
you
the
deal with
instance just because
backlash
we
on
got like
Twitter?
9
I don't know.
So again, make sure you're
let's reset
actually like
instance.
spreading out around the arena because we don't want to get we don't want anyone hit by lightnings because that's what happens when we do get hit by lightnings. Right? Make sure you repair your gear. Okay, nice.
I already did
Make
my
sure you repair
gambling.
your gear.
Yeah,
Again, I know, like, since a lot of us, some of us are learning this fight, and like, there's a lot going on. You are relying on callouts. What our goal is to basically like get you familiar enough with the fight that you won't even like need callouts. Once you're used to it,
angry. It's
you know?
not a spaghettio
It's
factory.
good to listen to callouts and like listen
That's
correctly and do what you're
a
supposed to do.
fair
But
criticism.
if you're able to know what you're supposed to do without callouts, then that makes you like independent, like as a player. And that'll, like,
AKA
help
God
you,
tier.
it'll help you improve without like relying on others, if that makes sense.
You're independent warrior of light who don't need no other warrior of light to be telling you what to do at given times.
Don't
I
need
saw-
your adventurer friends.
I think I missed the lightning on Penguin, which is why and like John got hit by the lightning. I saw Anne dodge it though, so again like Anne was keeping an eye out for his like party tab to see who had it, and that's like if you're able to adjust like that on the fly, like based on like other people's like mistakes, like me not calling it out, it really helps you out like in the long run. So I'll throw us in there as well right now.
Okay.
So again, if I did miss that lightning call out, then it is
What percent
it's
was
my
that?
bad.
That was,
but hopefully we get to the
really
point
far.
where we won't need call outs. But we'll see.
I can skip here.
We shall see. I know my calls for the dive bomb was definitely late. I think it was correct. It was just super
I hope
late.
it was.
No, I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, because I saw one at
Vesta
B,
Smarties. Yeah.
and
Who
then
makes Smarties? Is that Nestle?
the people who, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was correct. I was fucking late, so that was definitely on me. Gotta look sooner.
Before you do the countdown, the 3 best times to look for whoever has to go for the dive bombs. The first best time is during Bahamut's favor. Like during the cast, the very first one at 47%.
Yeah.
The second best time is when you're in Lunar Dynamo and the fire is stacked in and you're not the lightning. That's the second best time because all you're doing is just, you can honestly DPS during that time because Royal's not taking that much damage, honestly.
Okay.
Or if you want to keep an eye out but still like heal, I'll just spam like Physic on Royal while you're
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to look.
Third and the last time you can look is during the Thermiotic Beam stack because all you're doing is you're casting a summon and then after that you're just using Adlos on Royal for the Tick Buster. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the third time out.
Yeah. I just need to remember.
Zeke, I know you've done this fight a lot too. If you want to help May out in case it like might be too much for her,
In case I fucking forget.
in case she forgets, you're also welcome to call it out, but it's up to you. Just make sure you do mechanics correctly first, and then if you're able to do both, then call it out for us.
Okay.
Make sure you refood up, by the way, if it's running out.
Yeah. Okay, let me focus.
Alright, let's go.
Make sure your tank stance is on Royal.
Oh my god.
Boy.
Oh wow. Can you imagine?
Yeah, it happens to the best of us, no worries.
So like me on most days.
Yeah.
Get ready for Stardust? Stardust?
Not it.
Get ready for Stardust again. And then Dynamo after.
Lunar is coming. Lunar's coming up, Lunar.
Lunar Dynamo.
Okay.
Raven's Beak.
We got one more meteor.
Damn, 2 crits at a time. Let's go. Stardust.
And double meteor streams coming. Double.
I got 2.
Just make sure you're close to your healers, because they'll be casting AoE heals rather than like single target heals.
I feel
Just
like
make
some
sure
single targets just in case, yeah.
I got second one as well, so it's okay.
Good push. Green on the nips. All 3 meteors.
See,
are
I
close
called
to
it out
the
that I was getting marked every time, and now I'm not getting marked anymore.
Alright, Boyle, you got the green one. Go to Say's next. Go to Say. Watch for the AoE. Watch for the AoE.
Good on meteors, right?
Looks like it. Yep. Alright, we're
I'm
gonna
just gonna
spread
stand
out.
right
Make
here.
sure you keep an eye on your neighbors. How many meters they're dropping, and if they're dropping a meteor next to you. If you're not dropping a meteor, come to the middle for heals.
2.
We're on Zeke.
Zeke.
We're on Zeke. We're on May. Scared me there.
Pretty sure the placement's okay. If not, I'm sorry.
I think we're fine. Fine. Again, we're gonna repeat. Very lucky Zeke did not die right there.
I know, right?
Roy, you got the... Okay, I got it.
I think it's still on me.
Oh no, feels bad.
There's 2 meteors that need to be fed.
I got this yellow one.
Yep, it'll come over in a minute. We're good. Kill it.
Somebody's gonna have to stand with Royal. Don't know which healer though. Feels bad.
Whoever has the red square has made hay.
Actually, no.
Red square, whoever has it.
Not
Whoever
it.
has red square.
Not it.
Got it.
You have it? Red square?
I have it.
Hey, go to Royal. I think Zeke just walled it.
Oh,
I
shit.
clipped the wall.
Oh, oh,
We're gonna
that's
need
very bad.
heals under this. We're gonna need some AoE heals as well, because there's a Heaven's Fall coming up. We need to be
Oh,
topped off
no.
of that. Heaven's Fall's coming. It's coming.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
that's
the
okay.
wipe.
It's all heals.
Fuck. No, that wasn't happening. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Again, Royal, those green golems do a tank buster, which is why we target them first, but
Yep.
most likely you'll always get hit by it, so just make sure you use a reprisal on that green one.
Okay.
And healers, May, since you're not the one taking the blue golem, just make sure Royal's like topped off for that tank buster. Because Zeke will be
Yeah.
facing on the other side with her golem, so it'll be up to you. Now, responsibility will be yours.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
No more small mistakes, and then we'll get to the last phase. Hopefully, if we do dive bombs correctly, we'll get clear. Guess we'll see.
Oh. Stardust? Yeah, Stardust.
Ravens.
You're ready for Stardust, then Lunar Dynamo after.
Lunar's coming. Oh, it's coming.
That almost hit me. Wow.
Get close to your healers.
Raven's Beak. Okay, get ready for Stardust and then double Meteor Streams.
Double. Close to your healers, but don't get too close to everybody. Good push. Green on the nips.
Ugh.
Run. Make sure you feed your golems. Look, this says now. Watch your area. Very says.
We're gonna have meteors, right?
Yes. Dodge. Spread out. Remember, watch your neighbors. Do not stand too close to meteors that are getting dropped.
Let's count.
Make sure you adjust your neighbors and come to the
One.
middle if you're not dropping meteor
Two.
close.
3, 4, 5.
We're on Say. Say's gonna take a lot of damage, by the way. He's fine. One on Z. Green on the nips. Make sure every single meteor is fed by the time we call the golems. Remember, each column can beat up to 3 meteors. So Zeke's at 3, so don't kill this blue one. Say, I need you to take the one at A. Do not get too close to Zeke's.
Oh.
Oh,
One at A.
Clutch?
Good. You can kill it now. First shot.
Oh.
Good job. Watch the AoE. Watch the AoE.
Oh shit.
ah,
You can res him now. There's enough time. It's fine. Just make sure you get stopped off, Zeke, since May's gonna be buffing us. Big buffs. Again, the order is gonna be the Heavens Fall. Then we're gonna see. Oh my god, Zeke has no health. Then we're
Wow.
gonna see Ad come out, and then after that, we're gonna cleanse Growth and second Heavens Fall. So get ready. Ad's coming out soon. Remember to use reprisal on that ad.
Ad out now.
Focus the ad. Caster LB. Road's on me. Alright, it's probably gonna explode soon. Yep, everybody out. Everybody out. AoE. I'm picking up a Garrote, nobody else. Second Garrote is coming soon. And second Heaven's Fall. Get ready to use anti-knockback when I tell you. Second Garrote. Heaven's
Second
Fall,
grow
use
on.
it.
Anti-knockbacks, grow on say.
Good job, Say. Dodge the AoEs. Do not stand in the yellows and the purples. Do not stand in the yellows and purples.
Fuck! Oh my.
On its favor, buff and heal. Buff and heals.
Healers are dead.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Let's just progress and see how far we get. Everyone behind, this fire's out. Everybody in behind except for Say in front. Say goes in front. Good job. Everyone behind, that fire in.
40.
Good job,
It's not bad.
Alright. May, do you know how both of you guys died there?
I was dodging a gravity well, but there wasn't a lot of room to dodge it, so I ended up going into an AoE.
Oh no.
I tried to dodge the AoE and got pulled into a gravity well.
Yeah.
So if you're ranged, there's not much room for melee, but if you're ranged, just try to loosely spread. Because if you're standing right next to someone and you get that gravity well, then like both of you have to move. So just try to loosely spread around each other.
Do we have time for one more pull, or do we have to call it?
Yeah.
Or is it-
We're good until 12:30, but Zeeg, if you want to head out now, then that's fine.
Stay for a bit longer.
Cool.
Okay, so 1 to 2 more pulls maximum.
Alright, let's get to that last phase again.
Stardust.
Stardust, yeah. See, you guys are paying attention. I'm so proud of you.
Raven's Beak.
Raven's Beak, yeah.
Stack type penguin. Good job.
Oh my god. Stardust and then Lunar Dynamo after. Okay, Lunar Dynamo. Don't get
Move up,
hit.
penguin. It's coming.
Oh no,
Fuck
Z!
no.
Get Zeeg up and then focus on Royal. Focus heals on Royal.
Launch is going out.
Ravens.
Stardust.
After
Stardust.
this is double gear stream. If you're still a little low, I would start using your heals. Double meteor streams coming. Get close to your healers, but not too close.
I got 2.
Oh.
We're good, we're good. Good recovery.
My MP no.
Thank you.
Alright, break phase for healer MP. You're lucky. Green on the nips. Run. now.
We have one more rock up still on Say's.
Okay.
Say stop. Say stop.
Yeah. Just hold DPS until it tethers.
Yeah. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we're fine.
Okay, yeah.
First shock is what you want to interrupt. We're good.
I can't believe I dodged that. I'm sorry, I just blew into the mic. I'm trying to blow that fly away. He's still here.
You're gonna spread out. Make sure you watch your neighbors and adjust. If you're not dropping a meteor, go to the middle for heals. One on May. One on me.
Ooh. Oh my god, I got multiple.
Alright, Zeke, big heals. One on Penguin, one on Hand. Good job, everybody. Green on the nips again. Nicely done. We're gonna repeat, but make sure every single meteor is fed by the end of this.
Target these two.
We might kill it before it gets to that one. No, we're good. Perfect. We're gonna kill Says. Watch the AoE. It's Berlin.
Are we gonna meteors? It looks like it.
Yeah, we're good. First shock is coming. I think.
Maybe.
Nope.
Nah, we good. That DPS though.
Dodge the AoE when it comes out.
Wow. Right on our fucking way markers. How rude.
It's fine. Just stay next to them when it disappears. We'll stack again. We're gonna need buffs at 10 seconds. Big buffs. Alright.
Okay. That was the easy part.
Remember, we're gonna see the ad, and then we'll see the AoE from the ad, and Garrote have a small
Oh no. Alright, got one.
I was a bit too close.
Yeah, you want to stay directly on D if you're gonna move up as a melee. Ad's coming soon, get ready. I would use your self-heal
Ad?
strong. Yep.
Get the ad.
Garrote is on May. Watch the AoE when this thing hits 0 health. Okay, start running. It's a big AoE. We're gonna see second Garrote and second Heaven's Fall. Get ready to use anti-knockback when I tell you. Second Garrote's coming out. Get ready to use your anti-knockback. Use it now.
Good cleanse and
We're gonna start loosely spreading. Do not stand in the AoEs, please. Do not stand in the AoEs. Moment's favor, buff and heals, buff and heals. Gonna stack up the foot. First fire is out. First fire's coming. It's gonna be out. It's on end.
2 and 1 for dive bombs.
Everybody behind except for Zeeg. Zeeg needs to go in front. Zeeg in front. Good. This fire's in.
Firing.
2 and 1 for dive bombs.
2 and 1 for dive bombs.
Lightning's coming. It's on Say. Say out. Say out. We're gonna start spreading out around the rim. Do not get too close to the middle, please. Lightning's coming out. It's on May.
Stay away from me.
One, two. Sprint in the middle. Stack tight. Stack tight. Buff and heals again. Buff and heals.
Shit.
Oh no.
Buff and heals. Lightning on and get out.
Okay,
2 and 1. Everyone
Do
look
it.
at 2. Everyone look at 2. Look at 2 and
okay,
go
and
to 2.
go to 2, and go to 2.
Everybody
everyone else
start
straight.
spreading. Start
Yeah.
spreading.
Okay, say go to 1, say go to 1.
Spread. Do not get close to Royal. Royal, get away from everyone. Royal, get away. Royal out of the group.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, down on dive. We're gonna reset. We're gonna see Bahamut's favor with a cast, okay? We're starting over.
Okay. I'll try to get and when I can. I don't have Swifty.
Okay, look for new dragons, please. Buff and heals. Bahamut's favor.
3 and 4 for dive bomb.
Perfect. First fire's out. Whoever has fire needs to go out. It's on Zeke. Everybody else in the butt. Get ready for the jump. Everyone behind except for May. May in front. May in front. Alright, next fire's in. Fire in. Everybody stacks for this one. Lightning's coming out soon. Lightning on Penguin. Penguin out, please. Penguin out. Penguin out. Good. We're gonna start baiting gravity wells, so start spreading. That fire's out. Iron Chariot. Lightning on Ant. Wait for gravity wells. 1, 2. Everybody spread in the middle.
Second.
Buff and
Oh
heals again.
no.
Buff and heals. Lightning is on Penguin. Penguin out.
Oh my god,
Penguin
we got
out.
this, guys. Come on.
Everybody look at 3 now. Look at 3. Move your camera to 3. Whoever has dive bomb is going to 3. Royal, I need you to stay in the middle and dodge Iron Chariot when it comes up. Dodge Iron Chariot. Hands go to 4. We're going back to the middle. Lunar's coming. Someone rescue and when that. Someone rescue and now. Stack in the middle. Lunar. Just kill him. I'm gonna LB at LB2, okay? After this, we're gonna reset if we see it. So I hope you're ready to use a cooldown.
I'm getting safe.
I'm up.
Okay, LB2 coming out. Bomb its favor. Buff and heals. Buff and heals. Burn her.
Oh my god, we got it, we got it.
Kill it. Please. Fire's out. Whoever's fire's out. I'm out. Kill
Oh,
it, please.
wanted.
Oh my god!
Done. Woo.
Oh!
Kids, oh, y'all are some beautiful motherfuckers.
Guys,
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
That
Oh
was
my god.
great. That was
Hell,
fast. Thank you so much.
motherfucking yeah.
I'm shaking.
Okay, nobody leave.
Please.
Oh.
Keep your asses right
How did
over
we just do
here
that?
For them picks.
That was
Get nice and
Ugh.
close together. Close together, the nicer the pick.
Yeah, we'll just line up right here where we all are, I guess.
I'm not standing for
Oh, God. 1 turn a day, exactly.
Oh
We're
my
getting-
god. Y'all some motherfucking goons out here.
I'll
Shit.
take,
Alright.
take my suit off. I'll shoot you.
Let me know when everybody's in a position they like.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Do G pose and take the
Yeah.
pick.
I'll just be standing here for a little while, so you can leave without me or whatever.
Still don't know how to G
enjoy
pose.
I enjoy
In
my
G
G pose.
pose, you can like edit like the lighting and stuff and like the effects if you.
Oh
want
yeah,
to.
it's a blast.
Ugh.
There's a lot.
I
of,
can't
like,
believe we just did that on
you
our
can also
second
move your
session
camera so it's,
ever.
like, centered on that point. Yeah, but I personally don't mess around. It's slash G pose. Which button to like move around? Use A and D and then use like your arrow keys as well. That's what I
Yeah.
use.
Yeah, you have different pan, tilt, and twist. So you have to like rotate with the mouse to where the camera sits in space, and then you can turn it from there.
Not sure if there's like an automatic center angle. I think you might have to just do it with your mouse and keyboard, honestly.
Rip.
Yeah, we have 2 other people taking the picture if you can't take it, Penguin, so it's fine.
I mean, if you want it for yourselves,
Oh.
then why the fuck not?
They changed the they can change the camera position settings from character
Nice.
position to camera position.
Oh my god. Dude, I was not expecting us to clear it today, I'll be honest with you.
Same.
Damn.
I'm so glad we
I thought it was gonna be maybe 3 or 4 weeks.
I thought so too. We got this on the first week. On the very first week we saw this, we got it. That is crazy. That is insane. Oh my god. May, thank you so much for those dive bombs, because I cannot.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do,
Yeah, that was.
and dive bombs at the same time.
Yeah, honestly, you're really good at the last phase call outs for like, fire and whatever, that sort of stuff. So thank you for doing that because I just need to remember to do dive bombs and call outs and and it's yeah, we some motherfucking goons out here. Shit. X-Force, let's go.
Yeah, you guys can feel good today, and you guys have like bragging rights, because I know for a fact that a lot of people on this Discord server or get stuck on T9 a lot.
Yeah, half this Discord was stuck on T9 for like a month.
Yeah, whole last month. Y'all did it in a
Very
week, so.
You guys are
Yeah.
insane.
You
Oh my god, that was
beautiful shot
insane.
Literally the
Oh
first
yeah,
time I've ever even seen this dungeon.
May can like take you to places, bro. Just listen, bro.
Oh my god. Hey, give yourself some credit too. You definitely picking up the call outs and shit.
Yeah, good job, everyone. I'm proud of every single person in here.
Alright. I'll make sure for those who are coming in again that you have T10, the final coils unlocked. We'll make sure that I guess whoever couldn't make it today can go to the next tier as well, so we can just start fresh on T10. How much do you know? How much do you know of T10, Luna?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
I've actually never done T10.
Oh
Unsynced or in iLvl, I've never done T10. That's the one coil I skipped, but everything else I did on mid iLvl.
Oh, okay. But do you know some of the mechanics or nah?
No, T10, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I mean, I could probably do the call outs and explain some stuff. Yeah, T10 honestly really isn't that bad if you know how to do the stack sandwich.
T10's
and, like,
not that bad, no.
It's pretty like tank. I don't. It's
Tank
a lot of
LV3
just
or what?
like
Yeah.
paying attention. Like, it doesn't hit that hard. It's just that you really have to pay attention to like what's happening with like wild charge and also like tank positioning and that sort of stuff. But if the DPS is good, then
I'm expecting, if we can get this clear in 2 days, I'm expecting a lot from you guys from now on. I'll just let you know now. My
Expectations are high now, yeah.
oh, yeah.
Guys, if you savages can clear T9 in 2 days, that is crazy.
I think Kalia is going to be the fun test.
Honestly,
Kalia and Phoenix.
Honestly, I cleared Kalia pretty quickly. It wasn't that bad.
The thing is that with Kalia, it really just depends on people knowing how the fuck to do tethers. Because tank tethers are the easy tethers. Party tethers are where it gets
On both sides. Explain it good for you guys. You know what
Yeah.
it is.
Honestly, tanking T11 is so easy. Like, I don't expect tanks to have a hard time with it if they just know when to buff and know when to poke. That's
Dude, we
it.
might. Oh my god. You think we'll clear T10 like tomorrow? Or not tomorrow, but Wednesday? Next time we meet?
Honestly, yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay, then I want all of you guys to watch video on T10 and T11 if you're not already.
Yeah. If you don't do homework on T12 when we get there, then I don't blame you. It's fine. T12. Ooh. More homework. Yeah.
You got
Hey,
6
yeah, you got
days.
like
Yeah.
6 days. Oh my god. Not gonna lie, T12 kind of gives me it was
I'll
kind
help you out with T12. Dude, can you imagine like we finish this within like the next month? That is crazy.
of T13.
T13's gonna take us a while, I know that, but I'm fine with T13 taking a while because everybody else is stuck on T13 too. And everybody else is not doing it on mid iLvl except for Group C.
Group C.
That
And we're
itself,
like, we're progging last phase on with Group C, so
yeah. I mean, like, I don't know if you guys have ever done coils like just regular synced, not on mid iLvl yet, but there's so many mechanics that you can ignore, like honestly, with Echo and not mid iLvl. So the fact that you guys can like not only learn mechanics that other people aren't learning, but like pick up on them and execute them perfectly, like tonight, that is like insane in my opinion. Because
Yeah.
T9, like, there's so much stuff going on in the very last phase, and it
Mhm.
only took us in total 4 hours. Like, with today and with Wednesday, it only took us 4 hours to get this cleared. So that is crazy.
Yeah.
I helped 3 groups clear T9 with Echo. None of them even knew that Lunar Dynamo heals nail. That's how much
Wow.
you can skip steps.
Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, no. Lunar, yeah, it heals.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Yup.
Yep, it didn't kill anybody, and there was enough DPS to still clear, so nobody knew what even happened.
Wow.
In iLvl, I'm sure you've seen it, but it one-shots you.
Yeah,
Yep.
it pretty much one-shots you, like, yeah.
Basically, every failed mechanic here one-shots you. Think of it like that way.
Yep.
Like, yeah. You either do it or you die.
So you guys, like, doing, like, everything exactly how we wanted are savages, let me tell you. You guys are nuts.
You.
I'm telling you, man. I think I made this joke earlier, but this group is going to UCOM, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wait,
I
so hold up, what are we doing after 13? Are we we're doing the second quad Savage, right?
yeah, I hope
We
so.
can. Yeah, sure. That sounds
Oh
good.
man.
Unless anyone has any objections or has to, like, back out by the time this group is done with 13. We'll see.
What did you say we were doing after 13?
I might need a deep breath because Zeeg and I's group is already raiding on A1S and having a
Wow.
little bit of trouble with it. I don't know if I want to do 2 groups at the same time.
Guys on.
Well, I thought we were doing. Well, we were thinking about doing second quad Bahamut Savage. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty much.
Yeah, please.
6 through 9,
Yes,
but like.
yes, please.
Yep, yeah,
I
I'm
love
fully
how-
down for that.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
You guys doing a 1S on min iLvl no echo again, or do
Yeah.
you guys go back? Okay, cool.
No, we're still level no echo.
We have to keep replacing people, so we have to keep reteaching the fight, so it's a bit of a
Feels
Oh,
bad. Wait,
that
which
sucks.
group is this? I?
B.
B.
Oh, B. Oh, yeah.
We've had Royal sub for us so much that he's pretty much
Basically a
Yeah.
perm at this point.
Oh, I really want to do Alexander, but like, I really want to finish all the fucking like coils and
Yeah,
stuff.
with a group like this, we're gonna finish like all the coils and savages in no time. Trust me. You guys are gonna look back and be like, "Wow, we literally cleared like everything within a couple like months." That is insane.
I mean, this is the hardest I've raided, honestly, ever, even though I played this game a long time.
By the way, are we good with,
Diamond and like all that sort of stuff.
are we
Do we
good
have,
with
do we have a screenshot?
It's in the thing.
Oh yeah.
Alright,
Alright, yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna leave.
Ugh.
holy crap.
Yes.
Dude, 4 hours and T9 and we got the clear. I don't think that's like ever happened. And this is on min level. You guys are oh my god. That's insane. That is insane.
I love it. I love the challenge of getting
Love
punched in the gut repeatedly.
Yeah. Dude, the great thing is, like, after we failed the mechanic and we've made like stupid mistakes, nobody here repeated that mistake twice. And that's what's like the most important in learning.
Yeah.
Like especially like on a fight like this. You guys are. I will like compliment you guys like so much because I've never thought that a group could pull this off like that.
He'll basically suck your dick, so that's what he'll just be so enamored that he's just like, just let me suck your dick, man. You guys are so awesome.
Oh my god. But yeah, good work, everybody. Proud of you guys. For real.
Yo.
Well done, y'all. Have a great weekend.
Alright.
Thank you all again for having me.
Yep, thanks for having us.
Absolute blast.
Thanks to
Thanks
the
for
subs.
joining.
Awesome, definitely. Pulled your weight and got everyone to clear and your own clear. Congrats.
Congrats, everybody.
Congrats.
Appreciate it, everyone.
Definitely go ahead and feel yourself. It was great runs, man. Great
Make
runs.
sure you guys properly rest because the grind on Wednesday, once we get back, then we're gonna clear like everything. I
Yeah,
promise you guys.
Let's go, boys. Yo.
Alright, y'all. See you guys next time.
Alright.
Have a good
Yeah.
one.
See you later, guys.
Oh my god. that was good. That was
Good
great.
balls.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Holy crap. Dude, I was surprised on the first day, like on Wednesday, that we were getting to the almost the last phase.
I
Like
know, right?
last
Yeah, dude.
last time on Wednesday, we got to 47%. So like Bahamut's favor. But I
Mhm.
didn't think that the next time we met, we would clear this fucking chart.
Yeah, no kidding.
Some goons out here. Ew.
Fire, ice, lightning dance takes
Why
literally
is
like
somebody trading
7
me?
months, and it's insane.
Figure it out, yeah.
It's crazy.
Gee.
Oh god. Alright, again. T10, hopefully T11 going down next week, bro. Excited.
Yeah, it's more than likely. I just had to remember the callouts for those.
I can help with I can help with like callouts with anything except for 10. But 10's all you.
Yeah, I'll make sure I'll like get my timings right for 10. I feel pretty confident about 10. It's not too bad.
Cool. Alright, y'all. Also gonna be heading off now, so I'll see you guys next Wednesday.
All right, see ya.
Yep, see you later. Oop. Okay. Well, that is a fantastic note to end on. I cannot believe that we just cleared T9 on our second session. Especially minimum eye level, no echo. That's crazy. Thank you, Not Gamer Dude. I appreciate that. But yeah, I am ending it here. We'll be back Wednesday for T10, the final coil. I'm expecting a lot, like Luna said. T10's really not too bad from what I remember, so yeah, hopefully, I mean, maybe we'll get the clear in one session. Yeah? See you later, May Addict. Or should I call you May? Yeah, so we will see you. Doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, we'll see you Wednesday. Until then, bye.